Well, good morning and happy Sunday mornings with Mel. I am back home and somewhat recovered. I don't know that you ever get fully recovered. And I'm going back in 2 weeks, so no point in getting fully recovered. Today is World Communion Day, and I have two globes behind me. I think it's weird. Probably when I was 8 years old, one of my requests for Christmas was to get a globe. And that was that one, and I just love them. I was always fascinated with the world and different cultures, different languages. I took Spanish, French, trying to learn Italian, took Greek. I don't know any of them. I just don't have the mind for that. But today I'm going to be talking about God's sustaining presence. And I think sometimes after we go through a trial or a very difficult time, we look back and we go, oh, I know I couldn't have done it on my own. And it was only because of my faith in God that I was able to get through it. I don't think that we look for that all the time, regardless of what we're going through, good times, bad times. And I think it's something that we need to be aware of, that God is present all the time, through the good, through the bad, through the mundane, and helping us just make it through. Life is difficult at times, and I'm glad I have my faith to see me through it. The first song I'm going to sing is just about that, and it goes like this. Great is thy faithfulness, O God my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever will be. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning new mercies I see. All I have needed thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Speaking of God's faithfulness, something I haven't shared is first time ever. We were in Florence getting ready to head to Rome. We waited, and the trains are generally always on time. They didn't post the track that our train was on. The train station was very crowded. The number came up and people started moving. And so what did we do? I followed the crowd. Got on the train and they made an announcement. We will be in Venice in blankety blank time. Our next stop, Bologna. And it was like, oh no. And there's nothing you can do but go to the next train station. And so we did. It put us about 45 minutes behind, changed our tickets, didn't cost us anything. So God was faithful and someone saw mercy on me. Next song I'm going to sing goes like this. We sing the mighty power of God that made the mountains rise, that spread the flowering seeds abroad and built the lofty skies. We sing the wisdom that ordained the sun to rule the day. The moon shines full at his command, and all the stars obey. Speaking of the moon, did you see the full moon this week? It was really wonderful on Friday night. And it does change our moods, affect how we feel. But I hope you feel God's sustaining presence through it all. The last song I'm going to sing is a change. It's actually going to be our special music, and it reminds me of my Liberty days. But today is World Communion Sunday, as I think I already mentioned, and people all over the world will be celebrating communion. And it reminded me of just being in Italy, and no matter where you're walking, someone in front of you, behind you, beside you is speaking a different language. And I wish I could sing love in any language, but it's just amazing to think that we are just a dinky little part of this world. And there are so many other things happening around us, so many different cultures, and it's just amazing. But today, as we celebrate World Communion Sunday, we all come to the table as one. And the song goes like this. In this very room, there's quite enough love for all of us. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all of us. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For Jesus, Lord Jesus, is in this very room. It's funny, I'm sitting behind my great-grandparents. Probably, I didn't know Great-Grandpa Frederick. He was a minister in the 10s, the 20s, and 30s, and probably into the 40s. But my great-grandma Frederick lived to be 96 and died when I was in high school. And she was a very great, faithful person. And her love did fill the room. So, hey, if you're looking for a place to worship, St. John's United Church of Christ at 204 Leonard Street in South Amherst, where no matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you're always welcome to come worship with us. God bless you and have a good week.